Hello and welcome to this final one cushion of the European Championship here in Turkey, Antalya. I'm going to be commentating with Michel van Silvoud, and our players are our fellow countryman Raymund Swertz against the Frenchman Xavier Leroy. And in a couple of moments we are going to do the leg, which will determine who will begin with this match. As I said, I'm here with Michel van Silvoud. Hello Michel.
Hi, Gertjan.
And we are going to begin. I think Raymund will start this match. This is a game to 120 points with the after turn. Opening break shot. Here we go. Good opening break shot. The red ball moved up the table a little bit too much, which will give a difficult point here. Through the corner, yellow, short, long. Try to get the balls to the other side of the table, keeping them in front. Better chance at an easy shot. But not really a reward for that shot. Yellow very deep in the corner. Difficult to find a cushion if he wants to play the draw shot from the red. Very tempting. Difficult shot here. Too difficult for the moment. First moment for Xavier Leroy. And is faced with a difficult shot as well. Ball's in front of him. And I think he must play the red first. He can see the white. Chooses for red anyway. Leroy played his match in the semi-final against Arnim Kahoffer, the victor of 2 years ago. A good match. Made his 120 points in 11 innings, which is great. Secured his final here. Of course you want in one cushion to get the balls together, find a gather shot to make a lot of easy points. But that's the difficulty about one cushion. Finding that perfect position takes time and a little bit of luck. Good point.
We see Xavier very good with the big positions on the table. And we know from Raymund he's very good also in a big position, but he can attack easily. So I'm curious about the way it's going this game. And we know Raymund had 3 hours in the semi-final, Xavier a little less. So let's see how it goes. Great ball.
Opportunity now to bring the red ball along. Could also play the white. A little bit easier. And he's looking at that. Chance to get it at the down right corner. Right English for a bigger arrival. Important shot. Good point.
This is the the first final for Raymund in one cushion. Xavier Leroy played 2 years ago against Kahofer, his first final. He lost it. So he wants to get it now.
Good position here on the red. I hope that white ball is not avoiding a comfortable queuing. It is, so he needs a bit of elevation. Difficult to control. Also the speed of red, but it looks good. Good shot and good reward. Enough space between the white and the red to get the cushion. I think so. Otherwise he can play cushion first from the long cushion. Good opportunity here to make a high run. It's very easy to lock yourself up in the corner playing one cushion. You want to play it small, but one little error can create a big problem. Not the biggest problem here, little messy, but sensitive. Played it well. I hope the one cushion from white is still available, because he has too much angle on this red ball. Wouldn't want to play that. Took the easy way out. PK shot from the red, gave a comfortable point. it's all about risk and reward. Good gather opportunity there. Cushion first shot. Comfortable point. Making sure the white and the red is in front of him. Had an opportunity in the corner to make something out of it. Didn't took that chance. Took the easy way out. So he has to work again for a small position. Too much. 12 points in the first inning for Leroy. Swertz back at the table.
And a chance to build a series.
Not a very easy shot though. Very thin from the red is what you prefer. But this cloth can be difficult. Little too thin actually. Playing this gather shot from the yellow will make a lot of movement. Hopefully he can control the red here. Bringing the yellow back is not that difficult to do. Played his semi-final on a very speedy table. Could be that he's still bringing that feeling along in this shot because yellow is too slow. And he gets a good opportunity to go back towards the short cushion. And this is a good chance. One cushion is a beautiful system. Always trying to at least find 2 solutions after every shot. So you have a choice. He could play yellow now, but also the red ball. Finding possibilities is very important because it's so easy to lock yourself up in one cushion. Very knowledgeable player, Raymund. Good example, wanted to find position on the red, but also took the yellow a little bit up, so with no position on the red, he could play the yellow. Difficult to reach though. I think he needs to use the short cushion. Or he can play the red, of course. Send the cue ball up for a good gathering. Dangerous, the red ball.
It's a little too hard. Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a little mistake. The red ball was too hard.
Yeah, and you know if you miss it, you give your opponent a chance. Because this is a beautiful position.
Yep.
Big chance here.
Xavier very confident all the tournament. Played good. He won all his games. Raymund also. But now I have a big chance.
Very quiet little points to profit from this good position. Maybe the best position you can have in one cushion. Personally, I prefer to be on the long rail. Michel van Silvoud and I also played in this tournament. But we didn't reach, we got eliminated and we didn't reach the quarterfinal. Of course, a great thing that we can commentate on this. Very fun to do. And hopefully we can all learn something new about this beautiful one cushion game.
Yesterday we started this tournament. The tables were very slippery. It was very difficult. Games were long. There were a lot of mistakes, but it was very, very difficult. And you see today the games were already a lot better. So I hope we can see a very strong final.
The referee is René Peters, a Dutch referee. A good referee. Leroy wanted to clean his cue ball.
Good position.
Little difficult cueing here with the white ball. One cushion, two cushion here. A real one cushion shot.
Yeah, good shot.
If you want to be a European champion, you'll have to master this. One of the most important shots. Played it well. The difficulty in one cushion is to predict where everything is going after the shot. Sometimes that's a very difficult puzzle to find a good solution. Also now he needs to play two cushions from the white in order to find the carom on the red. If you need a thick contact, you bring the white ball along, which can be bad. Not very satisfied about that shot. Distracted. Two possibilities here to find a better position on the red, a placement from the white short cushion red. But he can also play the red ball. And if he does play the red ball, I think we're going to see a three cushion shot. Short, long, short, white. And the red ball goes two cushions all to the same corner as he's in now.
Yes. Good shot.
Beautiful. Nice result as well. Very important in one cushion is that you don't want to be first in line, I call it, with your cue ball. So if you go from left to right, you'll see that the yellow ball is the most closest to the short cushion. You want to avoid that in order to find easy points. Let's see if he can make that in this shot. The white ball is more close to the short cushion than his cue ball. So he has a big chance on a good point.
Yeah, it was a little too slow.
Yeah. You have a good influence on the speed of the second ball, so in this case the red ball, and not as much influence on your contact on the third ball, white. Unforced error. And here you can see he will be first in line with his cue ball. And you can see that if you would have the red ball now to play, or the white ball, you would have a more easy shot than now using the yellow ball. But sometimes that's all you can do. Surviving is also part of the game. Waiting for the right moment to find a good gathering.
Interesting choice.
Balls are in front of him, so maybe that was the idea. I have seen him do this in his semi-final as well. Sometimes he just likes to make the point, keep the balls in front of him, find a diff or another shot maybe a bit easier to control. And it's very difficult to get the balls together in one cushion, but it's very easy to lose control and have to start all over again. That's what we see here. Difficult ball now.
A little too thin. It's an interesting choice. I thought he would play from the red for a free cushion shot, but he chose to play the white ball.
I agree.
And now Raymund has a difficult position to solve.
Maybe that was the intention of not playing the red there.
Possibly.
Not sure where Raymund is. You have an ID, Michel?
I have no idea. No.
He just left.
Yeah.
His semi-final match took 3 hours to complete, so maybe he's hungry.
It's possible.
Quickly grab a banana. That will not be the case. At the down right you see Patrick Niese, a good player from Belgium. Also eliminated in the pool stage. Here as well to watch this match. All players know each other. Showing his support. And we'll be right back when we continue the match. think a little emergency. Not sure what happened, but he's back. Hopefully we can just continue the match without further interruptions. Hope everything is fine.
His cue ball is close to the cushion. That makes it more difficult, this ball.
Very difficult cueing.
And he played a free cushion shot. 5 cushion, okay.
7 cushions.
Okay.
I think he will play the same shot as Leroy when he missed in the second inning. From the yellow to the short cushion. Preferably long cushion as well, and then the carom on red. If you miss this, you'll send your white ball up the table. If you give enough speed.
I think he played free cushion, yes. Long, short, long. Too much English.
What would be the reason? Why play 3 cushions instead of 2?
I think he wanted to play the ball a little thicker, so the yellow ball comes back, but too difficult.
It's a bit less sensitive if you play full ball. Not what he was looking for. Leroy back at the table, 28 points. Perhaps we're gonna see a beautiful shot here. Very thin from the red, all around the table, carom on the white. If you control the red, you can get all the balls left down in the corner. If you play it with a little bit more speed, you can also play it defensively. Let's see if he goes for that.
Ah, 1 cushion. Or 2. Yeah, good shot.
The better solution, I think. Yeah, I love this shot. From the white, go all around the table. White, the white ball will chase you, will chase the cue ball.
Yeah, I think he will do that. Position is very good for that solution.
Very tempting.
The red ball is good in position. Yeah,
Beautiful.
well played.
Terrific.
And the rewards.
Big chance now. To be the first person to get past the 50 points. Every time he plays this cushion first shot, he wants to hit the red more thick than the white. So the red ball is the ball that's most up the table. Like this, perfect. And he can play cushion first shots from the long cushion. And if you do this well, it can go really fast.
Maybe make it two cushion ball now from the red. Yes.
Same position he had at the short cushion, but now he has it at the long cushion. Which will be easier to reach.
I think he will make a little opening between the red and white ball, so he can play his ball between those balls, so he can make his ball dominant. So the other balls are on the short cushion.
He looked at it. Gonna check again.
Yeah. Not yet.
It's not the worst thing when you get too much opening. You could also play the red. Using the length of the table.
Yeah, now
But that's dangerous.
Now it's too much open, I think. He will look for the ball from the red ball. Yeah.
Good position. Little angle. So you can use that angle for the carom and keep the red ball straight. And preferably the red ball won't touch your cue ball here. Little touch.
Yeah, very good.
I think it's fine. Yeah, he could play the white here for the gathering, but there are also some little points using the red. Can always decide to gather this white ball. I think he will do that now because he has not the best angle on this red ball.
Now he can play a little massé, or maybe he play to the long cushion. Yes, he will do that.
Good arrival though. If you hit the red first or the white first. Very safe carom here. Very good. The thing about one cushion is that it can look pretty easy. But the difficulty is not in the shot that is here. It's in the one after this. Controlling that red ball in order to find a cushion after this shot needs a lot of insight, creativity. And that's what makes it beautiful. Perhaps the most beautiful classic game in billiards. Good example. I think he can reach the red ball here. It's not frozen to the cushion. But he wants that red ball to move a little bit so he can play the same shot again. Looks good. Again here, trying to find position on the white, but also place the red in the position. So if you don't have that position, you can play the red.
Very good angle on the white now. Again, some cleaning. And Xavier already 39 points, 49 points, third inning. Good start.
Yeah, it's easy to lose track in time. When observing this, he's already at the 50-point mark, close to. So when he misses, if he misses, because both players are capable of finishing 120 points in one inning. But if Swertz comes back to the table, he needs to be there and play well. But first, Leroy. Very good. Two solutions now. He could play one cushion, two cushion from the white. But preferably you'll keep to the red here, so you can have more influence on the outcome. It looks that that red ball wants to go up the table.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good shot.
White, short cushion red. Chance for a double kiss. Used two cushions to avoid that.
Yeah, good position on red now.
But not enough space. A little bit more opening on this red will give more chances in angles. Preferably wants to play white here, but that's not necessarily a more easy shot. Little elevation, difficult to control red for the right speed. Interesting result. From this angle it looks like he can play the red ball around the table.
Left English. I think he will play the red ball and try to gather the balls in the corner. Other side. He attacked the white ball very good.
Yeah, hit it a little on the lower end, which made his cue ball go up. Smart shot. Still in prime position. Little reaction because that white ball is in a very straight angle towards this yellow ball, so it's difficult to find the cushion. He can still play the two cushion here. Preferably I will play the white ball once more, because there's a little space behind that white ball. If you play the red here, you could miss the shot when the cue ball goes to that hole. Chooses to play cushion first. Not a bad solution, but that white ball goes up again. So it's scary to use the cushion now. Would preferably draw back from the red ball towards the short cushion. But I think he will play the white. And in Libre or bulk line, you can bring this white ball up. But in one cushion that's not very smart. Yeah. Good speed.
Good speed. You want to have a little space on the short cushion. And I think the angle is good.
Beautiful placement.
And
Played
he
it
has
very well.
already 60 points. He had 50% now. He's playing good.
Things can go fast. Sometimes a match takes 3 hours. And sometimes 45 minutes is enough. But it's still early. A lot can happen.
interesting position. Little PK from the red ball to the long cushion. A little too thick, I think.
Perhaps he could play cushion first here, using the long cushion. And if he moves in between with his cue ball, he could gather the white ball. The other solution would be to play from red towards the short cushion to find a placement on that white ball. If you play that, I think he wants to move this red ball towards the cushion.
This will be difficult.
Would have you played that red ball towards the cushion or played the same shot, Michel?
Yeah, I think I played the same shot, but he wanted to place the ball a little different. He wanted to be with the yellow ball more in the middle, so he can make the shot to the long cushion. Now he has to do something, I think, maybe to the long cushion on the other side, or maybe from the red to cushion, make a position on the white ball. Yes, 2 cushions.
Not the best position here.
No.
I think the idea now would be to bring the red ball towards the corner.
Yeah, I think too.
Difficult.
Yesterday the shots were very, very difficult because the cloth are very slippery. Now it's a little more easy, but still difficult.
Too difficult.
He make a miss.
Good run though, 35 points.
And
Halfway.
And we have a break.
Players will have a little break, and we will take a little break as well. Be back with you in a short while.
little too thick. He wanted to play the long rail. Now Leroy again.
We're back. If you are just tuning in, we are watching the final one cushion of the European Championship in Turkey, Antalya. Raymund Swertz, the Dutchman, plays against the Frenchman Xavier Leroy. And Leroy is in front with a large margin. So if Swertz wants to have a chance at this title, he has to do it quick. My name is Gert-Jan Veldhuizen. I'm here with Michel van Silvoud. Hope you all enjoy the second half of this match.
I think he will play the white ball to the long cushion. And he wants to gather the balls together with the white ball.
Too slow.
You know his ball is fast, and he made the choice to do it a little softer, but now the second ball is too soft.
That's a worse deal.
Yes. Now he has to work again. Rail first. Good shot. Very good opportunity to make a PK or draw shot from the white ball. A PK with the intention to gather the balls in the corner.
Very makeable on new material, new cloth. And also played it well. Not a bad kiss. Very thin contact from this white ball. Short cushion, then the red. Try to find a straight line on this red ball.
Yeah.
Very good.
Xavier playing very good this final. And again, a good opportunity to gather the balls. Yeah, very good. But is there any space on the long cushion? Difficult to see. When the
Maybe
ball
a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. When the ball is have contact to the long cushion, he cannot play that cushion. That's important to know. But there is a little space.
Still difficult though. And of course, because me and Michel are both Dutch, we would like to see Raymund Swertz also play a good match. But if Leroy will win this final, it is very deserved. He played a great tournament. That's very scary.
Yes, both balls to the long cushion. I think he will play to the long cushion on the other side. Or maybe he can do something with the short cushion.
Scary.
But it's dangerous. When you make a mistake, you give the balls to the opponent.
Very makeable two cushion shot, but they're very close to the long cushion. Double kiss could make this missable. Did make the point. Little bit too much speed, but I think he has a good line on this red ball.
Spanish referee.
Good shot. A little bit unfortunate that the white ball goes up the table, but also a little bit fortunate that the ends above the red ball. Can choose different solutions here. White ball, long cushion red.
It's a little too straight, I think. He play from the red to the long cushion.
Left English.
Looking for a good angle. And he has it.
Yeah. He's playing a very good game. Top notch one cushion here.
Already 12 points.
And just in the fourth inning, it's making it look easy, which it isn't. Sensitive shot here.
He attacked the red ball very good. And now you have to wait.
Every time you play a shot like this, you have a chance for a very unfortunate ball, but not in this case.
No, very good. Good passe, but the problem is not gone.
Follow through from the white. He could avoid the red, but cushion first with left English will be a very good solution as well. A little bit more sensitive, maybe too sensitive from this angle.
Yeah. Yeah, good shot. It was easier than I thought.
Little PK shot from the white now. He is too close to this red ball, so he cannot gather at that.
Yeah.
And again, a good opportunity to make a lot of small points. He's right-handed, so he has trouble reaching. Make 1, 2, maybe 3 points before gathering the red ball. If you play cushion first, you'll bring that red ball a little bit more up. It's more easy to play red then. Now he has a big space. Needs a PK shot to control the red, I think.
I think it will be with a draw shot. New close. Yeah, good shot. And maybe another chance to make a draw shot from the right.
Yeah, better opening now, so it's a little bit easier to control the speed.
Important is to have a little space between the white and the yellow ball, so the white ball cannot be in between.
And again, a perfect position. Chance to make a lot of points. It's all about taking risks. Play it very softly to profit with a lot of points. Always dangerous. You can always play too soft and miss the point. Finding a good balance is what makes a good player. Seems like Leroy is finding that balance perfectly.
Yeah, one cushion, withdraw. He attacked the red ball on the wrong side. So now there could be a little problem. But the white ball landed perfectly on his yellow ball, so he had good position again.
Yeah, this weird phenomenon that you, when you're in the game and you feel well and you play well, then the results will be in your favor.
I think he will play the white ball to the corner. No, he played from the red ball. Free cushion shot.
Right side English.
No, one cushion.
Although I do believe that the 3 cushion shot would be better. He could slow down his cue ball, and now he went to the white ball with too much speed.
And when you play the free cushion shot, you can take the ball a little thicker, so you can slow down your ball. But it's also a little bit riskier.
More difficult.
I think he had a good position now, good angle. To get the white ball to the red corner.
And he can hit that white ball a little bit thicker now, which will slow down his cue ball. And even though you go with too much speed towards the red, it is pretty locked in the corner. So
Yep.
a double kiss on this red.
Watch, yeah. That's the risk of too much space with your own ball. It can be hit another ball. And now he has to do a little work again. But he is near 100 points.
Only 28 points to go. And he has 28 points on the board. Halfway. Lot of movement.
Yep.
Not a very bad result. He has a chance to play white here, using the long cushion. But he can choose to play through the corner to make it a 2 or 3 cushion shot. But in 1 cushion it's better to use 1 cushion, but it's more difficult.
And a miss. But again, 29 points.
Great run.
Great run. 93 points. And Raymund has to do something now, because 83 points behind is a lot.
Yeah, time's up. Something needs to happen. And if there's one man to do it, it's Raymund.
Of course, semi-final, 3 hours. Very heavy game. Difficult to say if he is tired or something.
Had to play his first match this morning at 9 o'clock. And he always wakes up 3 hours before the match. If you do your math, he's already up a very long time. I hope he has enough stamina. Beautiful camera footage from Kozoom. Always making sure these tournaments are visualized perfectly. Thanks to them for supporting this tournament, and also for us to commentate on this match.
Difficult position again for Raymund.
He's working. Keeping distance between the balls, making it difficult for Leroy. But Xavier Leroy is a very good player in the open field. So the tactic he used in his semi-final against Gerasimopoulos would not have the same outcome when playing Leroy. Not afraid to make difficult shots. Close to the finish now. If he can gather one more position, this can go very quick. Red, short cushion white.
Yeah, possible.
He will move his cue ball towards the red if he misses the white. Draw.
Yeah, 2 cushion, I
Yeah.
think. Oh, 1 cushion. Or maybe. No.
No, he played for the 1 cushion and played it with more speed in order to keep the cue ball up. But that didn't really work out. Difficult shot though for Raymund. But he's back at the table. Another chance. A lot of Dutch people in the audience watching Raymund, cheering for Raymund. That's unfortunate. Just before he makes the carom. Ball 2 kicks it out. Leroy back at the table.
The ball's all in the middle of the table, so it's more difficult.
Yeah, not a very easy shot to find here. Cushion first, using the long. Good solution.
Yeah.
Scary though.
Yeah.
Nice point. New problem. Good arrival on the red ball here. A little space. But very unfortunate if your cue ball finds its way to that space. Short, long, short, 3 cushion shot. If you only use the upper short cushion, you could get a double kiss. No solution from the white. Chooses the red.
Yeah, I think had a good angle. To gather the balls near the red ball.
I think also a good chance for a gathering.
He has to play it very thick, and the white ball will go in 3 cushions to the right, or maybe he played it more thin. Okay.
I think this was better because he would always push that red ball towards the side it is rolled towards. Only way to get the white ball in that way. Again, some cleaning of the ball. Giving the impression that something is on the ball, maybe a hair or some chalk. Follow through. Could be the reason why he cleaned it. If you follow through, you have a chance of a bad contact. That chance is eliminated when cleaning the ball. Yeah, something I noticed when I play that shot as well, that white ball wants to go to the short cushion after the long cushion. Even though you don't think that is going to happen. It happened. So the white ball went up. Needs a good placement now from the red short cushion. It's not bad when he hits the long cushion as well, but he wants to delay that as long as possible.
Good shot.
Yeah. And that red ball looks like a great place with a little space. Needs to be careful. I wouldn't be surprised if he played the red here.
Ah, he goes to the other side. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah. We both play one cushion, so we know the dangers.
It's difficult to see how big the opening is.
Yeah, from this angle it looks way bigger. Same problem for Raymund here. Also that space. But he has to play it. Has to take risk. And I think that stamina is playing a big role here.
Yeah, it was a strange miss for Raymund. It was a chance.
Leroy back at the table. 21 points to go. Good arrival on this white ball. This could be the last inning of the match. A very, very good match from Leroy. Some other French players giving Xavier some support. Yeah, that red ball is not in a very nice position here. If you play the white, you don't have a double arrival. Maybe on the right side from our angle. But you have to play white very thick to go towards that space. But we know he can play a lot of speed and still make comfortable points. Perhaps we're gonna see that now. He played it.
No kiss.
No. Yeah. Testero as well. Not a bad shot this, but so tricky. No feeling in the match. Only 14 points. A very sensitive shot.
And the white ball deep in the corner.
Yeah.
It's more difficult.
But if he plays it well, he could find a reward.
No.
No.
No feeling.
I don't think Raymund gave up or anything. He still wants to win this match, play well. But I'm also a little bit scary that he is a bit comfortable with the situation. Hope he can turn it around.
Yeah, the semi-final took a lot of energy, of course. Every position is difficult now. Not for Xavier. Xavier is confident. He's playing good.
Little kiss on the red maybe? No? Can play different solutions here. Looking at the cushion first shot here, but I think he could miss that red ball on our lower side. Playing the white ball through the corner. Difficult to control the speed. Playing the white, then the right or upper long rail here. Clever shot. Little right English. Always knew that this was going to give a lot of space. Accepted it. And he has the opportunity to accept it because he's almost 100 points in front. A very one-sided final.
I think this is a chance for Raymund to attack.
And how he hits this red ball will determine that chance.
Yeah, good shot.
That's good. I think that's fine. He can play the 3-cushion shot behind the yellow. Or very thin from the yellow at the left side. More comfortable, but has to use a little piqué. I do agree with this solution. Good shot.
Good shot, yeah.
Push the red up a little bit so you can play the same shot again. Maybe once, twice, 3 times. Needs points. Small, easy points. Chance to do it. Good preparation for the red ball. Is looking at the yellow. If he's not satisfied with this angle on the red, but it looks good. Trying to get all the balls towards the other side of the corner. Good speed from the red.
Yeah. This could be an important position. He can play from the left yellow ball, trying to put the red ball near the yellow ball.
I think this is the most important inning of the match. He needs to do something. And it has to happen now. Could play the yellow here. Not necessarily playing the red. Trying to place this red ball in the corner, finding an angle on that yellow ball so he can gather this yellow ball towards the red. Played it good. He also has the opportunity to play the red ball now if he is not satisfied with this angle. Could be the case. A little bit too straight. And every time he plays his shots, he wants to have a double placement, finding something on the yellow.
Very good position, good angle. Very good shot from Raymund.
Yeah, good opportunity now. Needs to take some risk. Has to make small points, quiet points. Preparation now to gather the red. make sure you keep your cue ball in a right place so you can have normal cueing. Interesting. This angle on the red gives more solutions. And he also can play the yellow ball. Very thick now from the red. Red goes around. Or thin from the red and change the corner. What would you play, Michel?
Yeah, it's difficult. When you play the yellow ball, you have the risk that the yellow ball is going to the long cushion. It could be a great position, but also a horrible position. So it should be very good with the speed. And I think this is good enough.
Could be worse. Not
Yes.
a great shot. But he can continue.
Yeah.
Again now, the preparation to gather the red ball. I think playing the yellow here is not wise. You go too much up the table. It's asking for trouble. Now he has difficult cueing for the red ball.
I think he will make a placement from the yellow. He can put the yellow ball a little bit more to the short cushion. Yeah, not what he liked. He wanted the ball, of course, beneath the red ball.
Yeah, you can see that also the yellow ball was played too thin. Would have wanted that closer to the cushion. Scary route. The best route.
Not very much space between white and red, but I think it's enough.
Draw towards the right long cushion.
I think the right, yeah.
Quick cueing. Looks good.
Perfect shot.
I like that. Don't overthink it. You know you are going to play it. Stand and play.
Yeah, a little too much opening between yellow and red, and maybe his ball is have contact to the cushion.
Couldn't say for sure. If that is the case,
Then it's a problem.
could be a tricky shot.
No, it's free. Perfect shot.
Yeah.
It's difficult to play it soft and also do enough to make the point. And Raymund already 23 points. We know from Raymund when he play a break, a run, sorry, it can go fast.
Yeah, we're not. This game is not done yet.
I don't know exactly what his high run is, but it's above 100. So everything is possible. But of course, in this moment, it's very difficult.
Yeah, and using the short cushion now, red short cushion yellow. Normally that's a shot you can play, but because it's very slippery here, you have to be careful with that. Chooses to take an alternate route instead, which is a good one as well. Double placement now, I think. finding something to gather the yellow and prepare yourself for a one cushion shot from the red as well. Basic one cushion system. Good example. Important that he has displacement on the red.
Yeah, I think he will look for the good position on the yellow ball to withdraw, to draw, make a draw shot to the. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He can play the shot from the yellow ball and gather the balls in the right corner.
Are you also tempted to play these shots with left English?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
I think he has enough opening on the red.
So you can keep the yellow ball lower, which is very important.
This is not so nice.
No.
Again, he's on the cushions.
Just like I said, when you're in the match, when you play well, you feel well, things will turn up well. If you're having difficulties, this is mostly what you will face.
I think he has to play the cushion first shot.
Or a very low PK shot. Yeah, smart.
The risk with when you play a real a cushion first, then the ball is going on the table. Is going to the middle of the table. When you play first the ball, then the ball will not leave the cushion.
Especially on this cloth, new slippery cloth. .31 points now. Good run. But he's in a very tough position. Even if he makes 60 or 70 points, if you miss, Leroy only needs 15 points. And Swertz does not have the after turn. So that will be end match. And from our point of view, we hope, of course, that it will be a remise, so we can enjoy this game for as long as possible.
Good shot. Good angle on red. It's difficult to see how much opening there is between the yellow ball and the short cushion. Yeah, perfect.
Good.
Now we'll wait and see what happened in the corner.
Yep. Not sure though.
No.
I would like to see Raymund reacting to this.
I think from the yellow ball it's not possible. Because it's very slippery, as we said.
Very thin from the red. Yeah. I think it's possible, but he needs to play that inch perfect.
Or maybe he can play real first, behind the red. I don't know, it's difficult to see. Or he goes up the table to the short cushion. It's a long way, but the balls are in good position for that shot.
And he maybe has a double arrival. If he misses that yellow ball,
for sure.
he could hit the red for the three cushion shot. Let's see what happens. Looks good.
Oh, it's too. No.
No.
Too thick. It's unbelievable. It's a little bit unlucky.
Very close, but no cigar.
And now a very, very good chance for Xavier to end the match.
Like I said, he played a good tournament. Had a great game against Arnim Kahofer. One of the best one cushion players I have ever seen. A deserving European champion for sure. And he showed his emotions when he won the semi-final. And he will show that emotion again when he wins this. A little bit tricky. Good outcome. Not there yet though. Not a great angle on this white. Playing from the red, it's more easy to go through the corner. If you can keep the red ball on the long cushion, that's fine. Looks good. You can see how important this is for him. Doesn't want to take any risk of a bad contact. That's fine. I can understand. Big moment.
Yeah.
Perhaps in his whole career.
Yeah, probably he will make the shot from the white ball because both balls are getting cleaned. Other opportunity is to play from the red ball, of course. But he go from white for sure.
Yeah, the French are in a good mood.
Yes.
Things are looking up. Tension on Xavier's face. Drawback through the corner.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, the red ball was also an opportunity and he go for the placement. You want to keep the red ball close to the short cushion. It's good enough, I think.
A little bit straight. So he needs to use the right or left long cushion. And that will make the red ball missable. He could even play from red here.
He played to the short cushion.
More easy to make the point. He missed it.
He missed it. Maybe a little boutage, difficult to see. But the ball was a little dead.
Yeah, I think he wanted to control the white ball also with the speed. And in my opinion, that was only possible when he used the long cushions. Played it anyway, missed the shot. Raymund back at the table with a good opportunity. a difficult one cushion shot.
I think he will play 2 cushion, but yeah, have to play it slow. I think it's a little too hard.
Personally, I would have played the other side.
Yeah, I also.
I do like this outcome, but it's not exactly how you would picture it. Little more angle on the yellow, little less opening. Red ball a little bit closer to the cushion. Difficult shot now. Good cueing. One cushion, 2 cushions.
Good shot.
And hopefully a good outcome.
Yeah, good shot. But no reward. Reward. Good shot from Raymund. Difficult. Good shot. What does the red ball? Yeah, no problem. 2 opportunities. He can play the red ball, and also there's a possibility to make a plus ment from the yellow ball. But I think the red ball is in a good position, good angle.
Beautiful.
He liked it a little slower.
This angle on the red ball is a little bit too straight. needs a thin contact to control the red ball. Also has the solution to go 2 cushions from the yellow. No need. Too much speed. Not good. Yeah, he will play the yellow here. To the corner or 1 cushion. Not the ideal angle on this red. Also the solution from the yellow ball is gone. Important moment now.
Yep, has to play the red ball. I think 2 cushion shot. Long, short.
Not too much left English to give yourself a bit better arrival. It's good. And a little reward. Another chance from the yellow. He can draw back to the short cushion, but that will make the yellow get a lot of speed. If he goes to the corner, yellow can travel more. You can play it with more speed, which makes it easier. Does not want that yellow ball to go up. Looks fine for the Karen. And I think he has to gather this. Maybe prepare himself a cushion first. Or chooses something different. Too thin.
Maybe he's looking for the free cushion shot from red.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good. It's important that the red ball is not touching the yellow ball.
So scary. If it doesn't work out.
Not too much speed. It's very unlucky.
Very, very unlucky. He played that well. But that's also billiards. Playing good shots, daring shots, and getting punished for it. Leroy back at the table for his final 8 points. Not sure if you can go through the corner from this red ball. Need to play it left-handed. Very comfortable. Good shot. Only chance Swertz has now is that he has a very unfortunate contact on this red ball, which will open up the field. But if that doesn't happen, we have a new European champion.
Last 5.
Yeah, also some cheering from people supporting France, supporting Leroy. And well deserved as well. Oh,
Little mistake.
yeah. Unforced error. Hit it too thick. And we will continue. Raymund back at the table. Yeah, not a very easy shot. He going to gather this red ball. Didn't choose that. Chose to put the red ball in the opposite corner. Not really rewarded. Good arrival though on this yellow ball. Very makeable point if he avoids the kiss. Yeah, perfect.
It was a good shot, but unfortunately the red ball is in a difficult position.
Yeah, very sensitive shot. Draw back to the short cushion. Right English. It's the way to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little thin contact on that red ball, keeping him in the match. Doesn't want this red ball to go up the table. Wants to keep it lower than the cue ball. It is lower than the cue ball. But just about. Yellow in the opposite corner. Trying to get a good space with your cue ball from the red. Looks good.
Ah, no opening.
Yeah.
He wants the yellow ball a little bit off the long cushion.
This changes everything.
Yeah. I think he will play the red ball as well, but I think he will look for the short cushion.
More difficult to find a reward. Little unfortunate. You see our semi-final contesters left side. Kahofer, Rasimopoulos, watching this tension in this final. Unfortunate outcome, missed it.
This is not easy for Xavier as well.
Draw back from the white ball to the cushion, then red.
But his ball is on the cushion.
Yeah.
It's more difficult then.
He's looking
But
at it.
He's looking at it, yes.
But
Yeah.
this is not a soft shot. This is gonna move. Yeah, not a bad result, not a good one either. just a different problem with one less point to make. 4 more to go.
I think he's looking for the one cushion shot from red.
Most logical solution here. Pushing that white ball to the long cushion. Yeah, white ball, long cushion red, or red, short cushion white. Both even in difficulty. Red will give more reward if you carry him.
No. Raymund again.
Yeah, playing from the red here. Maybe through the corner towards the yellow. He goes up the table. This is risky.
Very good shot.
Yeah.
And a chance.
Yeah. Good opportunity here. Difficult to find a good contact on the yellow here. He's gonna play the red ball. Putting his cue ball just below the second or third diamond. Pushing the yellow ball to the corner where he stands. And red goes there as well. Typical one cushion shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Yeah. Good contact below ball 3. And a reward. Placement on the yellow. Red ball goes close to the short cushion, but not too close. Give yourself a good arrival. Good position on the yellow. A little bit too much space below the red. Needs to be careful.
Not good.
No. Too thin. You could also see that in the carom because he hit red at the lower side. Both an indication of a thin contact. And I don't think he can see the yellow here. If he can, he has an opportunity. Yeah, the only influence you have there is that the red ball stops at the short cushion. He played that part well. But finding a good contact on the last ball is mostly out of your influence. A little bit though. But this is not easy. 3 cushion shot.
Good shot.
Strange solution to play 2 cushions there.
Now the other side was more easy, but this was more attacking. And he wanted to take some risk because he needs a lot of points.
Beautiful solution.
I think now he will go to the other corner with a lot of speed on the red ball.
Typical one cushion shot. Little too thick. Thin. Little sigh. Not perfect.
I think he can find the long cushion from the yellow ball. Difficult to see.
Same shot Leroy missed when he needed 5 more.
Yeah, good shot.
Very
it looks
tricky.
easy. It looks easy, but on this close it's very difficult.
And this angle on the yellow looks good. If you would place it with your hand, you couldn't get it any better.
Perfect.
Yeah, big chance now.
Good shot. Important was that there was not many opening between the red ball and his ball, and now he has a good position.
And this could also give Raymund confidence, knowing that he's still in this.
A little too hard on the yellow ball.
Some nerves getting into play.
Yeah, good played. The space between the yellow and the red ball, that was he aiming for.
Difficult to reach though.
Can he see?
Don't
No,
think about
yeah.
it too much.
No problem.
Have trust. Close to 80 points total.
Yeah.
So he needs 40, which is very doable. A big run, sure, but doable. A little bit tricky. Cushion first, still possible maybe.
I think so.
And if he makes it, he will go through the position.
Not many space between yellow and red.
Yeah, he could get at the yellow here, but also go through the corner from the red to find a difficult placement or a different placement. Keeping the red ball lower than your cue ball, so you can also play the red now. Textbook play. Good shot. I think the red ball is perfect. Little bit from the cushion. No risk of missing it. One cushion, 2 cushions here.
Good shot.
Perfect contact on the red ball. Yeah.
He's not happy.
It's not a very difficult cushion first shot, but it's not something you would like to play. You want to play easier, simpler shots. But you don't become an European champion with only easy shots. Also this one's
Oh, second chance.
yeah, second chance. But not the same reward.
Not the same reward. Bad position now. And he has to do a little work. Possibly he will play the red ball.
I do like that he doesn't play this PK. But the red ball goes up the table. Maybe the PK was better. Not important now. Not really sure what the plan was here. He has another point and he's still at the table. Sometimes that's good enough. Yellow towards the corner. 2 cushion towards the red. Find something on the red. And where this yellow ball will end up will determine the difficulty. Yeah, big opening on this red ball because he just hit the cushion before he hits the red ball.
The angle is good, but his ball is near the long cushion.
Unfortunate. Play the yellow maybe?
No.
Unfortunate position on the red with that much space. Couldn't recover. Did give his opponent a bit of space between the balls. And Raymund Swertz is pretty close in points now with Leroy. Back in the game, you could say. But only 3 more points left. No.
No.
This is the weird thing, but also the beautiful thing about one cushion. At one moment, you are very confident. Feel like you cannot miss any shot. And then it turns around. Some nerves. Still human, like all of us. Nice point.
But big problems.
Yeah. Red ball frozen to the cushion. It's not what you like to see. Playing at the left side of this yellow ball with right side English is, I think, impossible here. Maybe if you have a cloth that's already 6 years old, you could play that. Be very surprised if you played that.
Good shot. Perfect.
I like this yellow ball. Beautiful. very easy to guess what the solution will be. Play 3 cushions from the red.
With possibilities to gather.
Yeah. But I think you want to keep it at the 3 cushion and not go through the corner, which will limit your thickness on this red ball.
No, you choose for the
Yeah.
long way. Oh.
And an unforced error.
Yeah. I think he should take the risk. But for me it's easy to say.
Yeah, we have a Dutch saying, de beste stuurman staat aan wal.
Thank you.
It's easy to say after a shot what the better solution was. Good one.
1 down, 2 to go.
But a tricky angle.
Yeah, I think it's difficult. The thin 2 cushion shot will be difficult, maybe with no
Yeah.
English.
I wouldn't want to play that.
I think
That's
you
a
will play the
terrible
one.
solution.
You will play the 1 cushion, I think.
Yeah, more speed.
These are the balls he play very good.
2 more to go.
Yes.
He just made it. 1 more to go. And we have a new European champion. Leroy. Man from France. French supporters already close.
It's doable, but also missable.
Yeah. White, long cushion red. The most obvious solution. There we go. Match point. And it's there. Through the corner on the double chance.
Yes.
He makes his final point. And we have a new European champion, Xavier Leroy. A deserving champion. Played well. High emotions. A beautiful moment. For him as a player. For him as a human.
Yeah, he played a fantastic day today. A very good semi-final, a very good final. Deserved winner.
Raymund Swertz will be in 2nd place. Arnim Karhofer, Nicolas Gerasimopoulos will get the bronze medal. And the gold medal is for Xavier Leroy. Thank you very much for joining us on this great final. We're the deserving champion. Thanks to Kozoom for letting us do this commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'd like to thank you. Enjoy the rest of the tournament. My name is Gert-Jan Veldhuizen here with Michel van Silfhout. Have a very nice evening.
çalışacak mı şu an? Deneyelim.
Ses, deneme 1, 2, ses.